What's up, guys? This is Golden97, and we're gonna play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. And of course, I put some of the memes. I put some memes I downloaded from all over the internet onto this old ass laptop. So of course, the gender police cannot find them. And of course, if you want to download any of my videos, I recommend you put them on video CDs or DVDs or Blu-ray discs, or if you can, put them on a VHS tape. I recommend you get the kind of VHS tapes that are that can hold 6 hours of tape. That can hold 6 hours of footage. Yeah, again, I recommend at least 4 to 6 hours. I recommend, and if the kind of VHS tapes you get, I recommend you get VHS tapes that hold 4 hours or 6 hours. Hey, precious. Yeah, my cat. No. Hey, no. No. Okay, you wanna play? Alright, here you go. Let's play with my cat a little bit. You in. Alright. Confederate Uprising. I'm gonna be drinking some Mountain Dew Code Red. My mom's probably not gonna make spaghetti tonight, but oh well. Oh well. Got some Mountain Dew Code Red, not sponsored. Count Dooku. Yeah, he left the Jedi Order because of the fact that the Jedi Order is becoming the very thing they swore to destroy. Did you know that Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith was released on VHS, but that was only in the United Kingdom. Yeah, the VHS. You can only Revenge of the Sith on VHS was only in the United Kingdom. Here in the United States, it was only on DVD, and that's it. But in the United Kingdom, it was also released on VHS. Yeah, I wondered why there is no Revenge of the Sith on VHS. Turns out there was, only in the United Kingdom though, not here in the United States. Yeah, by the time Revenge of the Sith came out in the United States, people already moved on in the United States from VHS. At least until recently, when VHS is making a comeback. Thank God. At least I heard from people at Radio Shack. Yes, we still have a Radio Shack in my area. We still have Radio Shack place. We still have some Radio Shack stores here in Wisconsin. I don't know about anywhere else, but I know for sure we have Radio Shack here in Wisconsin. Must be only an exclusive thing like Quick Trip. Then again, wait, is there Quick Trip in outside Wisconsin? Let me know in the comment section down below if there's any Quick Trips outside of Wisconsin. Yeah, I can't wait for the kiwi farms to come after that. To have a, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a kiwi farm spread on that Italian heterophobe. Because that guy's a total narcissist. He's like that Luca guy who, you know, that Luca guy who made the one lunatic, one ice pick video. He has a lot of similar traits to that guy. I mean, they're both narcissists, and they both post stuff for attention. They both post stupid stuff on the internet for attention. Well, the Luca posted harmful videos involving cats. Yeah, he hurt cats, and I don't like that because I like cats. I love cats and dogs. So when people want to hurt dogs and cats, they rightfully should be prosecuted. But then again, that guy went too far with making that one lunatic, one ice pick. I'm not gonna explain what happened, but poor Julian. It was messed up, man. But anyway, that guy, that Italian heterophobe, he's heading down the same path that guy did. And if he keeps up his obsession with street people, he's gonna end up like that Luca guy. But then again, that's just what I've observed. Hopefully he doesn't go as far as to do something similar or even worse. Because I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to anybody. Hey, I see my cat Xena. Yeah, we have a wildcat. We have a wildcat living in my backyard. We named her Xena. Hey, precious. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, sweet. Mr. Lady. You probably can't see it because it's far away. I don't have a graphics card. I don't have a fancy smashy stuff that other YouTubers have. Because I'm not rich. Unlike these heterophobes. Unlike these people who post heterophobic things, they're obviously rich. They're obviously rich white kids. And token people. Well, they're just rich people. They're obviously rich people, I know that for sure. God, I hate rich people. Of course, not all rich people, of course, but just the dumb, snooty ones. Ooh, they get under my skin. They're lucky I'm a baptized Christian.
Our leader is on the battlefield. They have set up a defensive grid of turrets.
The only good thing that Italian heterophobe did is make a TikTok for his mom. That was really noble of him. But that doesn't erase the fact that he posted bigoted things on his TikTok. And I don't take kindly to bigotry. God, I wish I was in Korea right now. I heard I heard girls in Japan like feminine guys.
Enemy reinforcements falling.
I wonder if the same is. I wonder if it's the same way in Korea. I do like those Japanese muscle girls. Don't judge me. Yes, I know heterosexuality is taboo here in the United States because of Trump and Biden, but mostly Trump. Of course, Trump did not directly. It just happened when Trump became president. Is when the neo-Nazis started to talk about how straight people are gross, straight people are evil, straight people are oppressors, straight people are the spawns of Satan, Some even go as far as to call straight people a bunch of Jewish Karens. I don't know why Jewish specifically. It feels a little anti-Semitic, don't you think? But let's move on before we get age restricted or taken down. Yes, some of these heterophobes are also anti-Semitic, or have been shown to be very anti-Semitic. Like, they one time called a heterosexual woman a Jewish Karen. Why Jewish specifically is beyond me. But again, it feels a little anti-Semitic. Not gonna say names though, because these people are more. Because I know for sure these people are rich, so they probably could sue me just for saying these things about them, even though these things are true. But you know how these rich people, these rich Western neurotypicals like to accuse others of slandering them, i.e. point out the bad qualities that's evident in everybody but them. They kind of share a little similar behavior traits to Christian, And no, I will never make a video on Christian. I'll never make a video on Christian. There's too many stuff about them already. Ain't that right, Precious? Yeah. Christian's not worth my time. I don't know how clear I have to make that. Sorry if I keep repeating. I know you're probably sick of me saying that, but here in Western countries, I have to say things multiple times before people can get it. You know how Western countries are. You know how Western neurotypicals are. But then again, it's from my experience, and it does not apply to all neurotypicals, especially Western ones. It does not apply to all neurotypicals. I can't stress that enough. I'll stop bitching. And start playing again, and keep playing. You know what I mean. Right, Precious? They know what I mean. I gotta be careful not to spell. Oh, Precious. Okay, Precious. Precious. Okay. My cat. I have a few cats. For some reason cats really love me. Especially even wild cats. Like feral cats tend to love me, Like one time back when my grandfather was still alive, he took me to his friend's barn, and there are a bunch of feral cats, barn cats that live there. And every time I go there, they always cuddle up to me and always want me to pick them up. They were cute. My grandfather always warned me that they're wild, but they never seem to mind my presence. And one time, my dog Doro, I saw her mother named Lily. Yeah, my mom's friend was a dog breeder. And I found, pretty much I met her mother Lily, and Lily really loved me for some reason. Even though she just met me that day, she was loving up on me. She was laying on her back like this, wanting me to pet her. It's cute. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I have that kind of effect on dogs and cats, that they always seem to love me. Gotcha. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's a Radio Shack in your area. And for all my non-American viewers, Radio Shack is and for my non-American viewers, Radio Shack is basically a store here in the United States. Now, Radio Shack is a store here in the United States that sold electronics. Of course, some people say it's closed. It's went out of business years ago, but there's still some Radio Shacks. There used to be Radio Shack everywhere, but now there's only a few locations of Radio Shack today. Just like Blockbuster, there used to be a Blockbuster everywhere back in the 80s and 90s, and some parts in the early 2000s. But when I was in middle school, Blockbuster started going out of business, and there's only one Blockbuster left in the entire world. Yeah. And however, my place, the town I lived in, never had a video store, never had a Blockbuster. It only had movie gallery, but that completely went out of business, and there's no movie gallery left. I miss video stores. In short, I miss video stores. I heard they still have Family Video in Madison. Biscuits. I remember me and my cousin used to go to a movie gallery to rent some games. That's how I first played Star Wars Battlefront 2 with him on his PlayStation 2 Slim that he used to have. Yeah. I remember that's where I first played Pokemon Stadium 2, the American version, not the Japanese version. For my Japanese viewers, yeah, Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver is basically called Pokemon 2 here in the United States, and Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan was basically the first Pokemon Stadium in the United States. Yeah, that can be pretty confusing. I know, pretty confusing, isn't it? That could be pretty confusing. Yeah, I still play Pokemon, the first and second generation Pokemon games. I also have Hey You Pikachu. That I bought from a game store in Madison. And hopefully one day I'll go to Preplay again to probably find some more Game Boy games or Nintendo 64 games. I'm thinking of getting a Super Nintendo. With a Super Game Boy peripheral. Yeah, I'm a retro gamer. I'm a retro gaming fan. Hopefully I'll find myself a Tomboy GF to play some Mario with. Now I cat's behind my record player. Precious, what are you doing behind my record player? Oh, she's in the litter box. Never mind. Check out this cassette tape, this blank tape. Yeah, could you believe they still sell blank tapes at Walgreens and Radio Shack in my area? Yes. For those who don't know what Walgreens is basically it's predominantly a pharmaceutical store here in the United States, probably also in Canada and Europe. But I know it's predominantly here in the United States that they have Walgreens. It's a pharmaceutical store. If you don't know what that means, it's basically they sell medicine and supplements. They sell vitamins and pills and stuff like that. Hey, stop scratching my chair. Anyway, Walgreens is basically like a pharmacy. It's like a supercenter pharmacy. It's like if Walmart was a pharmacy, in short. And Walgreens still has blank cassette tapes. They sell blank cassette tapes at Walgreens. 5-pack for $20 where I live. Let me know in the comment section down below if they have a place that sells cassette tapes in your area. If there's any store that sells cassette tapes and VHS tapes in your area, let me know in the comment section down below.
Complete the waiting order, sir. Select a bonus to purchase. Leader bonus purchase. Leader bonus purchase. Sabotage complete. Select complete to command. Complete on standby. Please select complete to command. You select a bonus for this. Leader bonus activated.
Alright, we're going from Coruscant. And I heard there's a season 2 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And the new character for the second season, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Of course, people on Twitter are getting offended by it because, of course they are. Because it's Twitter, it's a cesspool. Because of course they're going to get offended because it's Twitter. Western Twitter to be exact. They get offended over fucking everything because Twitter's a cesspool. Twitter's a cesspool full of snowflakes and pedophiles. For real. I'm glad I used Gab and Gator. And for those who don't know, I do have Gab. Be sure to follow me on Gab at Emo Hetero Femboy on Gab. And follow me at Gold97 on Gator. I love these. Wow, look at these graphics. They look so 2005. Alright. Got this. I found a nail on my pillow. Was that yours, Precious? I threw it away. that, you Republican. And one time I saw on TikTok this right-wing conservative saying there are these creatures called cisheads. They are annoying and blah blah blah. Basically, typical conservative hate speech talk. Typical words coming from these conservatives on TikTok. Talk about how street people are annoying, street people are evil, street people are homophobic, all streets are homophobic, all street people are satanic, all street people are cannibals, or whatever kind of accusation they spew out of their conservative mouths. Yeah, I know. Conservative TikTok is so fucked up, man. It's like, what kind of drugs are you, like, what have you been smoking and can I have some? It's like, what have you been smoking and what can I have some? Like, what kind of crack are they smoking? What kind of crack are these conservatives on TikTok smoking? And by the way, I'm anything but privileged because I'm poor and disabled. So yeah, your privilege myth is debunked. But of course, the conservatives are going to try to back. You conservatives, if you conservatives are watching, and you're going to call me a bigot or a microaggressor or something like that, that's my butt. That's my butt. Kiss my autistic ass, you conservative scum. That's my butt. Talk to the hand, I say. Oh, don't even talk to the hand. Just talk to it. Just go in your stupid conservative car and go to your conservative car and rant to yourself like the crazy conservative you are. And yes, I know what conservative means. Just because I have autism doesn't mean I'm retarded. I may be autistic, but I'm not stupid. People aren't calling me stupid because I'm disabled. What do we expect from these heterophobes, aka far-right conservatives? What do we expect from these far-right conservatives, you know? Hunter Avalon, if you're watching this, what's up, bro? What's up, man? I feel you when it comes to conservatives. I feel you. These conservatives are annoying as fuck, are annoying and uneducated as fuck, and they call us uneducated. It's kind of the pot calling the kettle black. It's the pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? Basically, yeah, I had one of my save files I call Mr. Lady as a joke. You know, yeah, Mr. Lady. Of course, these conservatives are going to be crying and calling it bigotry, gender stereotyping. Yeah, you know how conservatives, am I right? Conservatives, am I right? Yeah. And if any of you heterophobes feel called out, good. You conservatives have been put in your place by a man in a skirt. You conservatives have been put in your place by a man in a skirt. And they call me freaky for being heterosexual. They're the ones stalking a man who wears a skirt. Don't tell my mom, though. Don't tell my mom. I'm not trying to pick fights. I'm just stating facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, I went there. And no, I'm not a fan of Ben Shapiro. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Since I found out he's a neocon. You could say I'm a libertarian anarchist. Centrist libertarian, bro. Me and my fellow libertarian, whose name I will not say, I won't even reveal their gender. They and I had been talking. They and I agreed that we could use the rising sun. We could use that. They thought the rising sun flag was awesome. That what did they think to be right? Using the rising sun flag, and they thought it's pretty cool. And before some of you conservatives start crying and wetting your pants, I have to say the rising sun flag has been used before World War II. The rising sun flag has been used by Japan way before World War II, way before Nazi Germany came in the picture. It wasn't always a World War II symbol. It was used since 1868. And I thought using the rising sun flag would be a symbol of us autistics, of us people in general, rising up against the oppressors, rising like the sun, bringing light to darkness. You know? For my friends, and my autistic rights movement that I tried a while back, it failed because liberals didn't like it. Because liberals thought it was degenerate. Liberals thought it was ridiculous and shut me down. Why am I sweating? Sweating. Well, I guess this is the end for now. Hope you guys like this.
Hi! Would you like to help me cool down?
Hey guys, I'm back. Turned out my videos gonna be longer since I found some awesome videos, some meme videos on Discord. Oopsie. Actually, we'll go with this. I love these. Oopsie. Alright, we're doing this.
Nice work, men. Now let's capture their forward bunker. On the sides! They're using your knowledge.
Yeah, I remember I had some dumb, stupid, some liberal teachers talk about how video games are evil, how video games are satanic, video games are gonna cause kids to be violent and blah blah blah, typical stuff. It's like, shut up. It's like, I get it, you're old. It's like, I get it, you're old. Like, I get it, you're old. You're afraid of things you don't understand. I get it, you're scared of things. I get it, you're scared of things you don't understand. I get it, you're afraid of things that people like, that other people like. And I get it, you're scared of things you're scared of things. And of course, since some of these people, some American teachers think that if they don't like something, then other people can't enjoy it because they themselves don't like it. Since they don't like video games, that everyone else should be deprived of enjoying it. And they'll make up some kind of stigma, some kind of wild theories about it, some wild accusations about it. And if anybody, especially autistic males, especially males in the autism spectrum, play video games, they will think of them as a potential threat.
All units ready to commence attack on the ship
Yes.
generator. The attack will take point
I said they especially single out men on the autism spectrum who play video games, because they do. That's how American and Canadian school systems work. And possibly European school systems too. Yeah, Western countries in general, Western school systems in general, are really afraid of autistic people. A lot of places in Western nations are afraid of autistic people and other disabled individuals. It's kind of sickening and scary. And people of all sexualities. There are people of all sexualities that are scared of autistic people, that are afraid of autistic people and other disabled people. You know, kind of like how a certain someone with a certain mustache, kind of like a certain somebody with a certain mustache was scared of a certain group of people. I think we all know who I'm talking about. Oh, but of course they're not comparable because the media said so. of course, the two are not comparable because the media said so. God, I wish I lived in Korea. God, I wish I lived in Korea. I heard in Korea, I heard in Vietnam and Korea, they're actually accepting of autistic people. I heard Vietnam actually accepts autistic people. I also heard that South Korea also is accepting of autistic individuals.
The rebel shield generator has been reduced to rubble. Ready to ground troops to the assault on Echo Base.
I don't know why the struggles that autistic people have to go through is such a taboo subject. I don't know why that the struggles of autistic people has to be a taboo subject here in the United States. It's like, what the fuck? Are you really that scared of autistic people? What have we ever done to you? Is really the struggle of autistic individuals really have to be such a taboo subject in the United States? I heard a lot of people get offended. A lot of people tend to get offended. I mean, they say I get offended easily, but whenever I point out those struggles that autistic people have to go through in Western countries and other places, that these people get offended. A lot of people get really offended when I point out the struggles that autistic people have to go through in Western countries and third world countries as well. Like, I heard in some third world countries, they lock autistic people up in cages just for having a disability. And they accuse autistic people of being possessed by demons in those countries. Yeah, but of course, in the United States, it's a taboo subject. When they say I get offended easily, but when I bring this stuff up, a lot of conservatives and liberals get offended when I point out what autistic people have to go through on a daily basis. It's like, why is the struggles of disabled people have to be a taboo subject, man? I mean, so it's okay for a bunch of rich white girls and rich white boys to blame all the problems on heterosexuals and men, but not okay for autistic people to constructively point out what autistic people have to go through. It's kind of messed up. So it's okay for a blue-haired rich white girl to say it's homophobic and transphobic to not want to date certain people, but God forbid autistic people talk about what we have to go through.
We must destroy the final trunk.
Backwards. Talk about backwards.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'll inform Lord Vader.
Talk about backwards. Again, I'm not trying to start fights here. I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm just stating facts. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Rebel shield can be activated. Moving on to capture the back hangar in preparation for our assault on the rebel transport ship. Your strength is
I'm just exercising. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just using my right to free speech. I'm using my right to free speech, okay? Free speech does not apply to just neurotypicals, especially rich ones. Just because I'm not a rich blue-haired neurotypical doesn't mean I don't have a right to free speech. So if you're offended, fuck off. So if you feel offended or threatened by me having opinions, by me pointing certain things out, fuck off. Too bad. If you're offended, too bad. That's too bad. Too bad. These are facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. So if you're offended, too bad. If you're offended, too bad. Go cry about it. Cry about it. If you're offended, then cry about it. And I care. And I say, go ahead and cry about it. See if I care. And if you're gonna report me, go ahead and report me. Go ahead and report report me. I have a bitch shoot anyway. And for all these snowflakes who want to get me shut down, I say, do your worst. I have bitch shoot anyway. I say, do your worst. I have bitch shoot. Do your worst. I have other platforms that will accept autistic people. I say, do your worst. There are other platforms that aren't afraid of. There are other platforms that are accepting of autistic people. So the Denver police and the anti-autistic community can do their, I say, do your worst. I have bitch shoot anyway. And I'm thinking of some of the other free speech platforms too. So do your worst. So do your worst. So if any of these ableists want to come after me, I say, bring it on. Go ahead and flag my video. I'll just re-upload it to BitChute. I really wish that Joe would have won. She would have been a way better president than Biden. She would have been a way better president than Joe Biden. Joe Jorgensen. I'm hoping I pronounced that name right. I really wanted Joe Jorgensen to win. Back when Trump was president, I wanted Gary Johnson to win.
The rebellion was done. The Death Star was being rebuilt bigger than ever. Order had finally returned.
Pissed off that Joe Jorgensen didn't win? Of course I am. She would have been a way better president than Joe Biden and Trump would have ever been. No offense to Trump supporters or Biden supporters. But how do I know? How do I know? I have autism, so I'm automatically the son of Satan, according to statists. Oh, but I forgot. Me having autistic people having opinions is illegal, and it's going to get me arrested by the FBI. Since autistic people having opinions, oh my God, that's illegal. Somebody report him. People need to grow up. You know, these neotypicals really need to grow up. You know, it's funny how these Western neotypicals like to tell us autistics that we need to grow up. Maybe it's time for Western neotypicals. Maybe it's time for Western neurotypicals to take their own advice. Okay? Maybe it's time for Western neurotypicals to take their own advice.
Leader bonus activated.
Comment down below if you think. Comment down below if you think that Western neurotypicals need to take their own advice and grow up. Let me know in the comment section down below if Western neurotypicals need to practice what they preach. Right, Precious? Yeah, Westerners need to practice what they preach.
A leader is commanding on board.
And if anybody's offended, I got a middle finger for ya. Got the middle finger. Oh no, an autistic person told someone to grow up. That's illegal. Somebody put him on a watch list. He's a terrorist. Wah! Oh no, and autistic people. Oh no, autistic people have different opinions. Oh no, autistic people have different opinions. Somebody needs to report that person. Call the FBI. Run for your lives, everybody. Yeah, so many people in the United States and Europe and Canada are just afraid of autistic people. God, I wish I lived in Korea right now. One of these days, I'm probably gonna move to Vietnam or Korea if people don't start changing their attitudes toward autistic people. I'm just gonna go ahead and move to Korea or Vietnam. Either way, I'll be accepted. I'll be accepted in Vietnam or Korea. I'm sure I'll even be loved in Korea or Vietnam. I'll probably be an English teacher there. I'll probably be an English teacher in Vietnam. Or Korea. Either in Korea or Vietnam. Or Or who knows? Maybe I might write books there. Not like manga, just regular books. I might write my book there. Yes, I'm writing a book. I'm writing science fiction, well, science fantasy books, sci-fi fantasy books. Basically, science fantasy. It's a genre that's a mix of science fiction and fantasy called science fantasy. That's basically what Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Glass Elevator were. Yeah. For those who didn't know that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was a book, well, there you are. Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory had a sequel. Well, the original book had a sequel called Charlie and the Glass Elevator in 1973. The original book came out, I think, in the 60s. Charlie and the Glass Elevator was written after the movie with Gene Wilder. I'm talking the movie with Gene Wilder, not Johnny Depp. What's my preference between the Johnny Depp version and the Willy Wonka version? I like both. I like both the Gene Wilder version and Johnny Depp version. I seen the Johnny Depp version in theaters, I think, either on theaters or I waited till it came out on DVD. Either way, it's kind of, I've seen it either way. I think I have seen theaters. I remember when that movie first came out. Well, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp came out. That was back when I was in elementary school. It's funny how Western societies only accept autistic people when they're children, but not when they're adults. They very rarely accept autistic adults, and most of the people they accept are female. Now, not very many males on the autism spectrum are accepted. More females are accepted than males. Yeah. It's like, I guess the United States doesn't really like men with autism. They're more okay with female women with autism. Kind of like how Christian was accepting of lesbians over gay men. Yeah, no joke. This Christian person was. Not talking about him. If you want to know about Christian, go look up videos that are made about him. A lot of other YouTubers didn't. I recommend watching Dylan Thomas and World Internet Man. And Bay Shodman. They get in way better details than I could. Yes, I wasn't ranting. I was doing a little venting. And it's healthy to vent. It's healthy to do venting sometimes. Even though people in the United States are afraid of autistic people, but then I kind of don't give a fuck. They're snowflakes. They're just snowflakes anyway. Those people who are afraid of autistic individuals are just snowflakes. They're just a bunch of snowflake cucks. Yeah, I said it. They're snowflakes. And of course, I highly doubt I'm gonna get put on a watch list just because I have a different opinion. Even though there's a lot of people who are afraid of disabled people who will say, "Oh my God, this person's dangerous because he disagrees with me. He's gonna get surprised and put on a government watch list." Really? Yeah, they're totally gonna put me on a government watch list because I have a different opinion. They're totally gonna put me on a government watch list because I said that autistic people have to go through crap every day. Yeah, the FBI is totally going to arrest me because just because I said that autistic people are treated poorly. It's like, Jesus Christ, why is everyone so afraid of autistic people? Why are people in this country so afraid of autistic people? It's like, what have we ever done? What did we do? What did we do? Like, what did we do? Like, what did we do? What did we do besides existing? You know, we're just like those people who think that gay people are just going to quote unquote indoctrinate their kids or something. They're just like those people who think that straight people are going to oppress arrest them or something like that. I see no difference between those idiots. Of course, now, oh no, I'm gonna get put on a watch list because I say bigotry is bigotry. I swear, people need to stop the stigma towards disabled people. I mean, come on. We are not a threat. My disability is not a threat. So quit acting like we are. So quit saying we are. Just quit. Just stop being afraid of autistic people already. We've done nothing to you. We've done nothing. I repeat, we've done nothing. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest because I'm just sick of everyone being so afraid of disabled people. It's like we are not scary monsters. We are not demons from the depths of hell. We're just people. We're just people just like you, man. If you're gonna be afraid of autistic people, you might as well be afraid of homosexuals. You might as well be afraid of black people. You might as well be afraid of white people. You might as well be afraid of heterosexuals. Now that's gonna be cool to take out of context. That's gonna be cool to take out of context. That's gonna be cool to take out of context.
Power shields have been disabled.
You know, if anybody would try to report me to the police or FBI, the FBI would just laugh in their faces and probably curse them for wasting their time. I'm sure if these snowflakes would try to report me, the FBI and the police would laugh in their faces, would just laugh in their faces and curse them for wasting their time. I mean, there's literally people like my younger brother who talks about giving drugs to kids. Go after them. There's actual threatening people on YouTube. Go after them. Go after them instead of people who have opinions. Go after them. And stop being a snowflake. But snowflakes are snowflakes. Give me more these snowflakes give me more reason to move to Vietnam or Korea. Or probably Japan. Nah, Japan doesn't allow foreigners. And I heard I shouldn't live in Japan. I heard Japan's not as glamorous Japan's not as awesome as they make out to be. I think I'd be better off in Korea or in Vietnam. Either in Vietnam or Korea. I'd probably be better off in Korea or Vietnam. And I'm talking South Korea, like where BTS lives. Who knows, I might probably have a beer with my bias, J-Hope. I might probably have a beer with J-Hope if I ever meet him. If he's okay with that, of course. I would love to have a beer with J-Hope. And for my fellow armies to say, you'll be responsible for me getting drunk, don't worry, we probably both get drunk. We probably both get drunk. And he and I are both over 21. I checked. Cause I had a feeling he was older than he looks. I had a feeling that J-Hope was older than he looked. I mean, I heard people in Asian countries could be 50 years old and still look like they're in their 20s. Well, me, I look like a troll. I know I'm ugly. I'm aware that I'm ugly. I might need to get plastic surgery to look better. I might need to get myself some plastic surgery in the future. Let me know in the comment section down below if I should get a facelift. No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna try to look like J-Hope. No, I'm not gonna get plastic surgery to look like J-Hope. I mean, who do you think I am, Ollie London? Who do you think I am, Ollie London? I'm not Ali London, so I'm not gonna try to look like Jimin or any of my other or any other of my favorite K-pop stars.
Auto turret bonus activated.
God, I wish I could stop growing facial hair and body hair. I just shaved this morning. I wish I didn't grow body hair or facial hair. Cause I hate having body hair and facial hair. I hate having to shave it. I never wanted to have facial hair or body hair. It's just something I never liked.
Enemy grounds have been reinforced with auto turrets. Our saboteurs have damaged their vehicles.
And my younger brother was falsely accusing me of grooming minors simply because I am cisgender, simply because I identify as the sex I was born with. Yeah, my younger brother is a psychopath. My younger brother is a psychopath. He's one of those people who think that people who are cisgender are the devil. My younger brother, he's one of those people who think if you are cisgender, you're automatically the devil in his eyes. He's one of those people. He drank the Kool-Aid. In short, he drank the Kool-Aid. So he's one of those social justice warriors who think if you identify as the sex you were born with, then you're the devil, and you are the devil. That's his ideology. Even though he denies it. Even though he denies being like that. But he literally tried to make false pedo accusations against me just because I'm cis. Just because I'm cisgender. Yeah. These Americans these Western neurotypicals will literally try to destroy anybody who's not them. Yeah, these Western neurotypicals will literally try to destroy anybody who's not them.
Currency is in control of the command post. Enemy reinforcements falling.
They're almost like fucking terrorists. They're like fascists. They're almost like freaking fascists. Well, that's basically what these gender people are, fascists. God help us all. I need to start going to church again. I need to go back to church, but my mom works a lot. I need to talk about mom going to church again. Maybe they'll help me. Maybe they'll help me out. They'll know what to do. Yeah, I mean, why would these Western neurotypicals throw pedo accusations against anybody who's not them? That is low. Yeah, that's just low. That's worse than telling somebody to die. That's worse than telling someone to die and making false pedo accusations. That's low. That is low. That's low. That's low. I mean, do people really that obsessed with other people's sexuality and gender identity that much? Oh, what do I say? Of course they are. Of course they are. Because this is America. Because these are Western countries. More reason for me to move to Korea. More reason for me to move to Korea, I guess. I'm surprised Kiwi Farms didn't get a hold of these idiots. I'm probably gonna move it to Vietnam or Korea if this keeps up. I'm probably gonna move to Vietnam.
Enemy reinforcements
Korea. Either Vietnam or Korea. You know, I think I'll go with Korea. Hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like